What's up, everybody? This is Francel and Michelle today on the Parker's podcast. We're shooting down from Punta Gorda in the lab with my boy Christian. So, how are you, Michelle?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So, fun fact about Michelle, she's one of my close friends' wives. And the reason me and her husband are friends is because we both own AC companies. We kind of got started in business at the exact same time. And it's really rare to have friends that are in the same industry because everyone thinks that's going to be like hyper competitive. But like Mark is a different kind of guy. I'm a different kind of guy. So it kind of works out where like, you know, our relationship is just bouncing ideas off of each other. I don't know what this looks like. I haven't seen this before, or he hasn't seen something. It's kind of back and forth to where like we can depend on each other and just know that, you know, we're not taking advantage of each other.
Exactly. Yes.
So Michelle is Mark's Rose, just like Rose is my Rose, essentially, right?
Yes.
So what do you do?
I answer the phone. I sit in the office. I do all the paperwork.
You hear that tone? She's like, I sit on the phone. Like, she's like, my life is so boring.
I just do the customer service in the office, and Mark is in the field doing the customer service.
Nice. Yeah. So cool thing is we've been in business roughly pretty close to the exact same amount of time.
Yes.
And it's crazy how the industry has changed. Like, you know, supply and demand. When we had the supply shortage, people were freaking out. Price increases, people freaking out. But
yes.
At the end of it all, they really didn't care as long as they got cooled off at some point.
Right. Yeah. And as long as you give them the quality product and service that they want, then they'll pay the little bit of extra that we have to charge due to the increase.
Yeah. So, I mean, from a business standpoint, it's like, do you want it or don't you?
Yeah.
And if you don't, oh, well, you know, Somebody else does.
Everybody wants air conditioning. Some people want heat, but most people want air conditioning.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how's it been being the wife of a AC guy?
Well, Mark's been doing air conditioning since I met him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's busy. It's hectic. Sometimes you don't see your husband because he's always out working. But we take the good with the bad. I mean, me and the children know that he's just doing it for us when he's gone all the time away from the house. Having a business is a little bit different than working for somebody. Not in the beginning, but now after 9 years, we have a little more downtime, and he can take the little weekend trips to see our grandkids who now live in Ohio. Our littlest just turned 1 on the 27th.
Nice.
So we were able to go to her birthday party and spend 3-4 days with them and fly back. Not having a business, we don't know that we'd be able to be in our grandkids' life as much, being that they live in Ohio and we are here in Florida. Right. But, you know, there are advantages to having a business. And
I agree. The flexibility is awesome.
Yeah, and, you know, I see my husband now more than I did during most of our marriage. So
it's a blessing and a curse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
because I mean that's what Rose says to me all the time. Man, I wish you just go to work. I am at work. I mean, like just go somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
right.
We work together. You know, like,
he's not in the office that often. He doesn't. He's still 100% out in the field. Doesn't really take a break from that to sit in the office,
which drives me nuts. I'm like, bro, you got to grow this thing and like get out of the field to work on the business. But he enjoys it, I guess.
Yes, that's all he knows. Air conditioning, working is all he knows. So he just has to get to the point where he decides one day that maybe I do need to sit back and everybody else needs to do the work. But, you know, until he gets there, this is how it's going to be.
Yeah. He's cool, you know. And congratulations on the grandkids. I have my first, I don't know what I could call him. I guess I would call him student because I don't want to be called grandpa yet. I feel as though I'm too young to be called grandpa.
Oh, I love being grandma. And Mark loves being grandpa.
Yeah, but you're both older than I am. I'm not even 40 yet. So, you know, for me, it's a little different. It hits different. You know, when like
Listen.
What? Listen to what?
Okay.
So he calls me coach.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So my grandmother became a grandmother at 44.
Mm-hmm.
So I promised her at 44 he could call me grandpa, pap, whatever he wanted to call me. But until then, I'm coach because I'm too doggone young to be grandpa.
Oh, I was a grandma at 39, so.
And you embraced
and I
it?
loved being called grandma. Mm-hmm. Whatever they wanted to call me, but it was grandma.
They couldn't even talk yet.
When he was able to talk and call me grandma, I encouraged him to call me grandma. And grandpa was grandpa.
Woo. Yeah, he's gonna have to wait.
Why?
He's gonna have to wait.
Embrace it.
I'm too sexy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm fly.
In your mirror at your house, if that's what it tells you.
You see what I'm talking about? How are you gonna try to do me dirty on my show?
You just called me old.
I did not call you old. I just said that.
You called me old. So my grandkids have a right to call me grandma.
I did not call you old. Man, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you said I'm a lot older than you.
No, I just
You're
said.
not even in your 40s yet.
Help, Christian. Help me.
Let me rewind. Let me see.
Let's
Play back.
No, it's good. It's good. I apologize. I was not trying to infer that you were an old lady that deserved to be called grandma. That was not my intention. I was just stating for me personally.
You're not ready.
I'm not. No. I'm not ready. It's like seriously. And it's just.
It's a feeling though. The first time your grandchild calls you grandpa, you're going to melt.
Man, the first time I seen dude in person, I melted.
Yeah.
Like, I held that dude, and I just bailed. He came to the house. I didn't hug my daughter. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that dude. And we just walked around the block. And it was just me and him for that moment. And it was just like something inside of me just like was like, yo, dude, this is amazing. Mm-hmm. This is better than your own kid. Like,
yes.
Like, for real.
For sure.
Like
100%.
I didn't know. I couldn't do the Simba moment because it's not my son, but I kind of had that same emotion, you know? And he really wasn't walking the first time I met him. So, like, he pointed at a pine cone. So we picked up pine cones, and he just didn't put one down. And then we got to the house, and he gave it to me. So it's like, oh, you gave Coach the pine cone. So I just held on. I still have it on the shelf, like, over my shaving stuff, and I look at it all the time because it's just, like, the first time I physically put hands on that dude.
Right.
Like,
yeah, they're fun. It's fun. Grandkids are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, like I said, having a business is hard, but you got to take the time to get away to see your grandkids. And if we didn't have a business, we may not have that opportunity. Yeah. So you always have to take time to go see him because he's gonna grow up quickly. Our oldest is now 6. So.
Holy cow.
Yeah. 6, 3.
How old is Maxwell?
6.
That Maxwell is the oldest?
6.
And he's 6 already? I remember, like, when he was a baby. I mean, like.
Firstborn, yeah.
Holy
yeah.
cow.
He's 6 and he's a man. He loves Pokemon, knows everything about Pokemon. That's what he's into right at the moment.
Dang.
It excites him. He loves school, loves his siblings, his little sisters. He's a great big brother.
That's awesome.
So, but my daughter and son-in-law are doing well, and they're in Ohio. And then we have another daughter who also has a 18-month-old. She's in the Army. Her and her husband are in the Army. So they live in Georgia. We get to see him. We, just take a Friday through Sunday and drive up there. It's not that far, 7 hours. So they're all doing well. All of our kids are well.
Nice. Now you keep referencing your business. What's the name of your business?
Southwest Florida AC Services.
Nice. Southwest Florida AC Services.
Yes.
Yep. So, you hear that. If you don't want Cooling Dynamics,
you can call us.
Yeah, you can call them. I don't care. They're my friends. And
right.
They're good people.
Right.
So.
And if we can't do a job or we're too busy or we just don't have the manpower, we refer Francel.
Yeah. So. This is what's funny, man. Sometimes Mark refers me jobs he just flat out doesn't want to do for certain customers. I'm like, oh man, thanks a lot. And he was like, yeah, because he doesn't say you're welcome. He just says, yeah,
Yeah, well, we just couldn't get to it.
And I'm like, I go there and I'm like, what is this bullcrap? Like, this is a freaking nightmare.
Yeah, like, we have to give Francel a challenge sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
He thinks AC's easy. Well, We'll give him one of our jobs. And
to an extent, I don't say it's easy. I just, and there hasn't been a job that Mark has sent me that was hard. It was always like the customer themselves that was the hardest part. Like there was this one in Venice. I guess he was a property manager dude.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Oh, that guy. Like, it was like a cross between, who's that dude that talks funny? But that's his voice naturally. He's an actor, older dude. He's in the music video. I got sunshine, feeling fine. But it's the actor. What's that dude's name? He always plays like a weird character because he's a weird dude. Christian, you got to help me.
Does he have any facial features recognizable?
I don't know.
Does he have long hair, short hair?
Short hair and it's gray. He kind of talks like it's a very distinct voice. Like if you played his voice, you would know it. Anyways, he's like Bobby Boucher and that dude. Like, and it just irked me because it's like, bro, I gave you a phenomenal deal on some bullcrap equipment that you already had sitting there for years. And then I had to deal with some nasty lady. And I'm like, well, who is this lady now? So, you know.
I remember the job and the situation. I can't remember who it was, though. That's what I can't. Mark would know. Mark
remembers everybody.
Mark has a computer in his brain. He knows every customer, their house address, what he did there.
Yeah.
Could be 9 years ago. And, oh, yeah, that was the first AC we installed, you know, when we started our business. And he remembers every detail.
First 5 years, I was the exact same way. Until I got to a point where I'm like, yo, I got to purge something because I'm retaining too much and I'm not good at anything at this moment. Like, so I just had to start purging information. And a lot of what I was purging was all the bullcrap Rose would talk to me about because it's like, yo, you're giving me 5,000 words and you're wanting me to retain all 5,000 words. And I'm like, can't retain the entire conversation. Give it to me in 50 words or less. And she was like, yo. Well, so I had to make sacrifices. So all those customers after the first 5 years or before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I could start retaining more of what Rose was trying to say to me because that's how you stay married is listening to what they say.
Yes. My husband listens to me. Along with all the AC knowledge.
Don't even sit there. Yes, my husband listens to me.
He does.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but the way that
he has to have to purge to listen to me.
Well, listen.
I'm on Rose's side.
Everybody.
Even though you're here.
Hey, listen.
I need Rose.
She bailed on you. Don't even I was like, yo, I'm not gonna leave Michelle hanging and give her opportunity to get in front of the camera, you know.
I'm here for you guys.
Yeah.
You invited me.
Yeah.
I showed up, but I know why Rose really bailed, and it wasn't my fault.
Why? Why did she really bail then?
Because you're a pain in her behind.
I wouldn't have been here. Literally, it's only 2 microphones. Where would I be right now? See? Jeez. Everybody thinks I'm the bad guy, man. Like, shoot. Nah, Rose isn't the bad guy. It just
no, I got you, Rose.
Yeah, everybody has her back. It's okay. That's why Jesus gave me broad shoulders, because I can tote it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Shoot, Mark, you set me up, man.
Yeah.
But what's really cool is like even in our relationship, it started off professional. I think it's more than that. Like we randomly go out to dinner together. What's really cool is like you guys came with us to Daytona to go to the race. And I thought that was awesome because, you know, most people be like, yeah, no, we're not even on that level. No, but you guys came out and I thought we had a good time.
It was a great time. Mark thoroughly enjoyed himself. We're so thankful you invited us and that we actually said yes because a lot of times we're busy and he doesn't take that extra time to just go away for a day or two. But there was a hotel available, so we said yes and we had a great time. It was very nice, beautiful speedway, beautiful time. You know, and Mark's still talking about it till this day. He'll go again.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, like, Mark is a huge car guy, but there's different degrees of car guys.
Right.
And so he's always, in my mind, I thought him just to be, like, a classic car kind of guy. But to see him get excited about NASCAR in probably the same way I did because I'm not a car guy. Like, I can't tell you makes and models and engine specs and all that stuff. But there was something about going to Daytona and hearing them start the engines and seeing them drive stupid fast, how close to each other they get and the maneuvers they're doing, that just really impresses the heck out of you. You know, and it's totally different from watching it on TV.
Right.
You know, watching it on TV, you're just like,
It's kind of boring.
they're turning left. Yeah.
I grew up with NASCAR. Mark did not. My dad was a huge NASCAR fan, went to tons of the races, knew a lot of the drivers with my grandfather. And Mark, you know, never understood. But when we went to Daytona, that was very sentimental because my dad passed away last year in January, and he would have loved to have been there. We're just happy that we were able to go. So he now understands why my dad sat on the couch all those Sundays watching the cars go round and round and round and round. And but we both are into classic cars. We both have classic cars. But he enjoyed that experience. Like I said, we're very thankful that you guys invited us. We're glad we said yes and went, and we'll go again.
Yeah. I was very honored to know your dad. Your dad was a really good dude.
Yes.
You know,
very nice.
Great sense of humor. Really just laid back, chill guy.
Loved everybody.
Everybody.
Didn't matter. Rich, poor, nothing. My dad loved everybody and respected everybody until you disrespected him or whatever. There was a reason not to, but the most non-judgmental person. He really, really good guy. Yeah. Really good.
Hard worker too, because
very hard worker.
Worked all the way up until like he couldn't. I mean, literally.
Yep.
And I mean, it didn't matter what it was. He would find things. Well, yeah, he would find things.
He mowed our grass because he just wanted to get out of the house, and mowed our grass perfect. There was not a blade not cut. I mean, I've never found another guy to mow my grass the same way, but yeah. So he was very hard worker my whole life. Yeah. We weren't very close with me when I was growing up, but after 18, it changed, and we had a really good relationship. And he respected Mark, respected our business, tried to do whatever. But yeah, I mean, he passed from cancer, and I'm glad that he passed because I would not want him to live the way that he was living his last, actually 2 years. It was probably a good 2 years he wasn't well. So yeah. Well, we were happy to have him, and now he's happy. Yeah. Watching the Dolphins and NASCAR.
He's probably actually happy about how the Dolphins are doing right now.
Yeah. I don't know about yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday might have been a little bit different because some of the memes they put out about the Dolphins yesterday were pretty rough.
I didn't see them.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But when they were doing good, we're like, oh, yeah, Grandpa's coaching, Dad's coaching. I don't know. He must have been sleeping yesterday because he wasn't there.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But it's cool because now we have like so many things in common. Like you guys are foodies, kind of like we are. And I'm gonna tell you this, but don't be mad. So like this past weekend, we went to Sarasota. Guess where we went to eat at?
Speaks.
100%. Because it's phenomenal.
Forgot to invite us.
I didn't even know we were going until
we do that sometimes. Like, I mean, we just get in the car and
go. We were supposed to just be going kayaking up there. And there, what is it? Lido Key is right there at St. Armands. So we kayaked Lido Key, and then afterwards, like, some friends of ours were like, we want first watch. I'm like, first watch? Like, I don't want first watch. Rose is like, say whatever you got to. No, I'm like, I'm not gonna say that, but like, first watch isn't our first choice.
Right.
So it's like for us, it was just like, what is around here that we know that is good? That's not super pricey, but it's just gonna be good food. And man, literally. It was right there. Literally, we parked right around the corner. We walked over there. Everybody loved it. The food was amazing. And that's just a spot that we went to.
Right, right. Know? And we enjoy it. We go there. You first invited us out. I think the first time we ever went out, you invited us out. And we went to Ember in Fort Myers. Yeah. Delicious. Yeah. We love it. It's like one of our favorite restaurants.
On our show, we talk about Ember constantly. Yeah. Christian still hasn't gone. He's counting down until his birthday because he was supposed to go for his your brother-in-law's thing or something.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be his birthday or something like that. But
they changed the plans on that.
Yeah.
So he said he's definitely going for
I'll
his
be
birthday.
experiencing it for the first time. We'll see.
Very nice. It's delicious. It's really good. I mean, if you're a meat eater, you have to like meat. If you don't eat meat, then don't go. Really.
Well, I took our friend Jackie that's a vegetarian there, and she had a good time
She
with
still enjoyed the atmosphere. The atmosphere is very nice.
and all the like Korean sides.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I guess you can enjoy it. They have.
I don't know how she did, to be honest, but she said she did.
Well, the atmosphere is welcoming and fun, and
yeah.
maybe the food wasn't for her, but just the entertainment and the people she was with, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good. I love it there. We love it.
Have you been back since?
Yes.
Oh yeah. See, once you go, man, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's a destination that you're going to look forward to going to again.
Right. Yeah. So we need to check it out soon.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been in a while. So.
Oh, listen, I talked to Rose and I'm like, yo, it's been like maybe 2 months since we've been there. It's time to go again.
Oh, okay. It's been a little longer for us, but
like I can't go long extended periods of time without going down there because for me, we're foodies. We want good food, high quality food. And as new places pop up, like we're cool, but then we got to go back to the
Yeah. We usually go to Speaks.
Oh, that's your regular like?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've gone quite frequently lately.
So have you gone to any new places?
There's a pizza place local in town, Gina's Pizza Bar or something.
Gina's?
Never
Never heard
it's
of
called? It's in Port Charlotte by the Taco Bell in Murdoch area.
In that
plaza next to Perkins. There's a Perkins.
Where CC's used to be.
Yeah, where CC's used to be. Yeah,
okay.
we went there. It was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't feeling well when we went, so I didn't get the full experience. We'll have to go back.
Gotcha.
But people were talking about it, so we tried that. But other than that, I don't think we've really been anywhere.
I found a new ice cream spot.
Oh.
Man, I'm telling you what. And it's called Yoder's Creamery on Main Street in Sarasota. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Like, what in the world? I love butter pecan ice cream.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I looked at the ice cream like, yo, that's not the right color. Because, generally it's like a tannish color. This was like a bright yellow. And I'm like, she was like, just taste it. I tasted it. And it was like, bow, flavor.
Wow.
And it was so creamy. So, I had to put my fat boy hat on and get an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And I ate the ice cream cone. And then I bought 2 pints of ice cream.
We like ice cream.
Ate one while I was there. And tried to take the other one home. But I ended up giving it to a homeless dude. But
yeah.
I felt bad that I ate that whole other pint.
Yeah.
Everybody was judging me, but I don't care anymore.
No. I give away food to homeless people.
No, I'm talking about me eating the ice cream, not giving away that food. Like, what? No, the ice cream that I ate.
Who cares? We don't judge.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You gotta live your life. Eat.
Yes. Everybody, eat. Yes.
I mean, I like to eat, obviously.
We have fun doing it.
Yeah. It's fun.
And I think that's the one thing that will always resound through our show is that like we're always trying to find new places to go and eat and explore, and the fact that you can have friends that you don't only have like business things to talk about or discuss, but you also have other interests outside of business that still connect us.
Right.
And like my connection with Mark is so like genuine because like he helped me out when I was by myself. And I will never forget this. Like we were on an install together and he will never forget this. And I'm like, I don't know how we're going to get this in the attic. He was like, all right, just take it apart.
Oh.
And I literally said everything. And he was like, yeah, everything. I took every single screw
I remember.
out of the cabinet. And Mark comes back and he's like, what'd you do? I was like, you said take it apart. And he was like, dude, do you know how any of this stuff comes back together? I'm like, no, that's why you're here to help me. And he was like, you took everything apart. And I mean, I stripped it bare.
Yes. I remember.
So me and Mark are like trying to figure out how to put this back together. And he was getting so frustrated with me. And like, we don't see eye to eye on something. So I'm like, Mark, we just need to stop and let's just pray about it. Mark was like, praying about it ain't gonna do nothing right now. Because he, for him, he does an install in like 2 to 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, I'm more like 6 to 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So like us together, he was just like not feeling that job at all.
No.
But he stuck it out with
Right.
me, and he just showed me. He's like, hey, man, I understand I said everything, but everything means just like the evaporator coil. Whatever it took to fold the sides.
Right.
And he taught me a lot, and he just had patience, and he was frustrated, but we still did the job, got it done. And it will be a memory that we forever have.
And you can laugh about it. And...
Oh, we couldn't laugh about it in the moment.
No. And good thing he had patience, because he doesn't have patience a lot of time, but he knew it was a mistake. He just assumed.
I'm a literal person. So if you literally tell me to take it all apart.
Hell no next time.
There hasn't been a next. There hasn't been a next time.
No, he probably knows at a certain time he's got to ignore your phone call, because if it's like after 6 p.m., oh no, he's stuck on a job. No, we can't go through this again.
No, but phenomenal guy, man. Like, and I think what's really cool is that even though Rose isn't here, like you and Rose connect and you guys have good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're always looking for, is just good people to hang out with and connect with.
Right.
Because it's like, in this day and age, it's hard to find real people, real genuine people.
Right.
And I believe that you and Mark are, genuine people.
I believe that. Mark is a very good person. I mean, I am too, but we're both in the same industry. We could hate each other. We don't.
Oh, there's enough work to go.
There's plenty of work to go around. Take it.
Yeah.
So we need a break sometime. Call somebody else, please. But not really.
We've even done that. Like when you guys have gone out of town,
Right.
like we've run calls for you guys, and you've done the same for us.
Right.
There's. Which is like, it's really cool to have that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
I think we should do it again.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, this is Francel for the Parkers podcast. Take it easy, everybody.